Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is going to walk you through how to dominate squad battles and get maximum points every single game that you play. All right, let's get into the video. All right, so I need to start this video by saying that this is going to be a very specific way to play Hockey Ultimate Team and squad battles specifically. For anyone that plays the game offline, I don't recommend doing this. If you are someone who enjoys squad battles and you like playing offline, just play to have fun. Play how you play. This is more for the people that dislike squad battles and they're just trying to get through it to get the rewards, and you're looking for the easiest way to do that. Because if for people that are, even if they're good at rivals, squad battles can be a pretty jarring change because they're so aggressive and they're usually in position defensively. So I'm going to show you guys the strategies and settings that you want to use that are going to give you the best chance to get the maximum points in squad battles, and then I'm going to show you how to score, and it's extremely effective in NHL 22. All right, so I just need to touch on it real quick. Your team, you need to make sure, just like in rivals and online, I recommend make sure you have off-handed wingers, so right-handed people on the left side, left-handed people on the right side, and same thing with defense. It's a little bit less important with defense, but you want to make sure that you have one-timers available. You're not going to be taking a lot of those, but it still is, on the off chance you're struggling, you just need to get shots on goal. You want to make sure that you fire those one-timers in. So that's the way you want to line up your team. It doesn't really matter on the ratings of your players, and I'm going to show you why in just a bit. All right, here are the strategies you want to use for squad battles if, again, you're just looking to win. And again, this isn't how I recommend everyone to play. If you are someone that enjoys squad battles, please use your own. But this is how that you are going to minimize the damage as much as possible. So in squad battles, it's all about just sitting back in the middle and waiting for them to lose the puck. Once they're in your zone, it is very difficult to get the puck back from the AI in squad battles because they move it insanely fast. It's like they just overpass. So the best way to do it is to just not chase and make sure that there's no loose rebounds and pucks that sit in the middle, because that is how they usually score. If you get a rebound or two, those are the ones that usually end up in the net. The ones that are forced from the outside, the weak shots they take, those very rarely go in. So you want to make your forecheck 1-2-2 passive, your neutral zone 1-4, full trap, offensive pressure aggressive. Now this one strat determines your players when you're on the breakout. So when you're going through the neutral zone, you want to set this to aggressive because you want your players to be pushing up in the play in that situation. In the defensive zone, you want protect net and collapsing. And then, like I said, you want to just control your centerman and then really sit in the middle. A lot of people will call that skill zoning. And if it's the squad battles, I don't care. I don't care if I'm going to hurt the AI's feelings. I don't enjoy squad battles. I want to get it done. That is the best way to do it. Offensively, let's talk about this real quick. It doesn't really matter your strategies all that much. If you don't understand how to use these strategies effectively, I will have a video that will walk you through all of that coming out in this week. But you want to start with behind the net, because the way that you get goals easily is to walk out along the goal line. And again, I'm going to show you lots of examples, and the easy way to do that is to rotate consistently using behind the net. So go ahead and set all of your offensive lines to that. The other thing, if you are struggling and you can't really get that, get the puck and hold on to it in the offensive zone, don't worry, a lot of people can't. Use crash the net and just start firing pucks low for rebounds so that you make sure you get your 20 shots on goal regardless. All right, those are the strategies and settings. When you're loading into the game, I just want to make sure that everyone is on the same page. To get the maximum amount of points in a game, you need to play on difficulty of Superstar, and you need to have the period length at 4. If you adjust either to lower, you will lose out on the maximum possible points. Why is that important? Well, the ranking will determine where you land, and really inside, if you want to land in the top 100, it's very difficult, especially at launch of the game. But the only way to do that is to maximize your points every single game. You have to win by 5, and you have to have 20 plus shots on goal. So if you won 5-0 with 21 shots, you're fine. If you won 10-5 with 20 shots on goal, you are still fine. As long as you win by 5 and have 20 shots on goal, those are the maximum points. And again, selecting period length of 4 minutes and having the difficulty of Superstar selected, that is how you're going to do it. The team of the week, you can only play once. The other ones you can do a refresh, where if you don't win or you don't win by 5 and you're looking to maximize your points, you can go ahead and refresh. But the team of the week, you can only play once. You will get double the points, so make sure that you're warmed up for that one because you only get one shot at it. All right, so here is a perfect example of how to defend the rush when you're playing squad battles on Superstar. Like I said, you just want to collapse everything back the second you lose the puck all the way to your net, basically. And what you're looking to do is just wait for them to either shoot while you block it, or to make a bad pass. That's really the only way to get the puck back effectively once the AI is in your zone. Because like I said, all they'll start doing is just passing immediately. And once you start chasing, that's how the slot opens up. And then they get those rebounds or snipes really in tight. And this is a perfect example of how to defend that. All right, now let's talk how to score. So we just got to talk about the old tried and true methods. The short side wrister. When you've beaten your defenseman down the boards, or you've got a clear path into the slot, the short side wrister still reigns supreme in that scenario. You just skate into the slot a little bit to the left of the center of the goaltender, fire short side, and you'll be able to pick that corner more often than not. The other thing I want to touch on just briefly is this is why you use behind the net for this scenario. If you find that the AI gets to being too aggressive on the strong side of the side with the puck, behind the net will allow you that backdoor player to just walk right in like in this situation here. All right, here is the go-to method to score in NHL 22, and it's all about getting down behind the net and then walking out in front like it's NHL 04, just crossing in front of the goaltender, and it's going to go in a ton for you guys. The perfect way to set this up, though, guys, is to watch for that backdoor defenseman to leave you time and space. Once he engages with your other player or moves out of the way, that is when you want to walk out in front, and the goaltender, when you're playing Superstar squad battles, just does not react to it very well, and it's an easy way to score. The other way to set this play up is to cycle around the net, and once again, that defenseman behind the net chases you. He is going to leave you time and space to walk out in front to backhand or forehand wrap the goaltender. This one is more often than not the situation that you're going to get to. Very, very easy once that defenseman chases you behind the net. Also, guys, best practices when trying to maximize your points in squad battles, make sure you are paying attention to how many shots you have on goal in the first and second intermission. If you are far away from 20 shots, you need to get across the blue line and just fire low along the ice for a shot on the pads against the goaltender. That is going to create lots of rebounds and honestly opportunities to score, but it'll also give you a chance at quick possession and then to shoot right again. Don't try to go for cross ice one-timers or anything like that. Just make sure you're getting shots on goal, and the easiest way to do it is just cross the blue line and then fire a wrist shot low against the pads. Yeah, guys, so once you've gotten the hang of it, just focus on trying to get into one of the elite tiers. Again, if you are someone who is not going to get top 100, let's say you're just trying to get as many points as possible, you're really struggling on Superstar, these tips will 100% get you to at least win every game in squad battles. But if you don't win every game by 5 and have 20 shots on goal, in all honesty, I would just finish the game and then refresh and keep going through your games. As long as you get the win and you have 20 shots, that's more than enough, and that should get you into Elite 1, honestly, if you complete them all. So don't get too hung up on trying to get perfect on every single one, unless you really, really enjoy squad battles, and that should always be the goal. But guys, I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments section down below, and don't forget to join the Discord. We've got over 2,000 members talking Hockey Ultimate Team all the time. If you're looking for help acquiring cards or some just tips in general, make sure you join us there. The link is down below. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you next time.